I've been running through the jungle, I've been running with the wolves to get to you, to get to you.
Hey guys, Wolf Girl here. So I am playing something at the moment. But to my friends, if they're confused at why I'm playing at this time of the day, so I got something to tell you all. I was let's just say I applied for a job delivering newspapers. It may not be exciting, but I decided to do it anyways. I already did a TikTok video and just posted it up, waited till it was posted up and stuff. Um so I decided to apply for a job, and I was proud of myself for doing that because I have been sitting in this house for quite a while now, and I wanted to get out and get a job, get paid, because I don't get enough money to pay for most of my bills, like not bills but just my games and my Spotify, my Netflix, all that. And also to pay people back that I still got to pay back. Like Sam, for example, I got to pay her back $30 for spending $30 on me for dinner. So I'm still not gonna let that go. The reason why I'm making this video, I want people who are like probably with the public guardian or something. Okay, so this does concern about the public guardian, but it also concerns about other things too. So yesterday I got a call. I was at day program and I got a call from the newspaper people. And they said that I have got the job, and they said I was able to come in either today, and they can give me some newspapers to do so I can do it over the weekend, or next week. It doesn't matter. They gave me the address and they said all they need is my account number and BSB number so they could put their money in for me that I did my job. And me being so happy, I finally got myself a freaking job, and I was so happy. I told my friends, posted it up on social media, but I had to wait a bit. I After I applied for it, I just had to wait because sometimes with this, you just jump to conclusions and you don't get the job, and you're just like devastated because of all that. I was stressed out and stuff, worrying if I was ever going to get the job or not. I did. I was so happy. Then there's going to be a bit of ups and downs in this case. So last time I actually did get a job, but it was a volunteer work at a dog grooming place or dog sitting place or whatever you call it. And yeah, I was happy, but yeah. So I told my team leader, Anik, and she was proud of me for finally getting a freaking job, which I get paid to do exercise. My behaviour support person was the one that mentioned that this was in Bathurst. And I did mention to her about doing newspaper runs again, as I did it when I was younger with my auntie when I was in foster care. And let's just say kind of things went downhill from there. I so this morning I had to wake up early to be able to go down to the place um and be able to apply for it, or not apply for it, get the newspaper stuff, organize all the account number and the BSB number, and get that underway. Now, get this. So when Anik, she called me up, that she came in this morning because she was the one that was going to take me down, and I was super excited and also happy. Still saying that again, sorry. I have never been so gutted in my life. When I called up, Anik told me I had to call up my financial guardian. I had to call him up about asking if the newspaper people, the paper people could put money into my account. And I said to Anik, look, this is getting ridiculous how I have to ask permission from my tag. Like, yeah, if you think that I may not understand this, I think it's just a little bit ridiculous. So I was a little bit upset, but I said, okay, I will call them. I called them. The first lady was really nice. She congratulated me in getting a job, which I haven't been able to do for such a long time. And then she put me on through the next lady. I think her name was Carrie or something. My God, she was really rude. And not only that, she did not help. She's like, I was saying, my financial guardian was in another call, but she can call me back at a later time today. And she's like, you may not be able to get it and all this stuff. She did not say that she was happy for me or anything like that. But I wasn't looking for attention like that. The rudeness out of her voice, I could tell she was very rude to me. And I said to her, look, I am trying hard not to get so upset because with my disability, I tend to get a little bit upset when things don't go as planned. And so I've been trying to really hard to control my emotions and not get so agitated and everything. And she just said to me, oh, don't get upset at me. I never did anything. And I said to her, look, I was just telling you that I was trying hard not to get upset. I am not mad at you. I was saying it in a normal tone, not like this, because that tells that I am upset. I was breathing through my, I was trying to take deep breaths. I was trying hard, really hard not to cry as well, because it was very frustrating. I have worked so hard to try and get a job, try and find something to do, at least to earn a bit of money. And she was not helping at all. So I didn't get angry, didn't get upset. We ended up the call. I'm just a little bit frustrated how people decide to treat me like this. When I am actually at my lowest, I have dealt with so much. I have been through a heck of a lot. And I can't believe I went through all that without breaking down, without ending up trying to kill myself, because honestly, it's just not worth it. I'm surprised that I didn't kill myself. I was younger, I was in foster care, and I got pulled out, not booted out. And next thing you know, I'm getting told all this stuff. I got put into a group home, which I did not like. And there were some people that I did not get along so well with. So even the staff here just like threaten me. They say it's either you stay here or live out in the street. And I actually do have an option where I can live with my father. But they're not letting me choose that because I'm under the public guardian. And as long as I'm under the public guardian, I cannot live with dad. Now, I actually wanted, like, at first when I was younger, I chose that. And I wish I never chose that. But if I didn't, I wouldn't have met my lovely partner today. I wouldn't have met my friends or anything. Because, unfortunately, Dad, he's got a couple of rules. You're not allowed to have a boyfriend if you're living under his roof. And my stepsister, Buvlin, she does not have a boyfriend, and she goes to an all-girls school, and she wants to go to a school where it's, got not just girls, but boys there. So it's just like a public school. But Dad said no. Mum was okay with it, though. But yeah, I felt bad for my sister because I know how much she just wants to go to a normal school and not go to an all girls school. She has told me that, and I mean that's her decision, and sometimes Dad just doesn't want to do that and everything because he thinks that my sister's going to get a boyfriend through primary school. When I was in primary and high school, I did not have a relationship with anyone apart from one kid, but he was a little bit too young for me and he was forcing me to do a lot of stuff that I was not comfortable with. But yeah, to top this all down, uh, after being pulled out of that group home, I actually was thinking it was my auntie that did that to me when I realized it wasn't her. Bernardo's had set me up and decided to take me out and say that it was because of my auntie. Not only that, I was so upset because Donna told me that they were saying that my brother Jack was not my brother. And I said to Donna, he is my brother to me by blood. It doesn't matter if he's adopted or not. He's still my fucking brother. I'm sorry for the language. But for people to assume that Jack is not my brother, he is. And he will let those people know. I mean, I don't think that my other brother Jaden, I've got like 5 brothers and 2 sisters. And an anonymous baby that apparently my birth mum decided to have, which I doubt that it actually came because she's had too many kids. All of us replaced her, especially me, because of the way she treated us, and we were not proud of the fact that she stole jewelry from a jewelry store, got away with it, blamed her mental health. And that's how I got my mental health. And that's how come my whole life is just upside down. I got disability. But yeah, I try not to let my disability stop me. But people are stopping me from having a job, being able to earn money like a normal person. If I did not have a disability pension, I would have been able to do that. But then I wouldn't have the support to be able to do all the stuff that I need to get done today. So they were asking me that they were asking me how much I would get paid with the newspaper people. They said I think it was roughly $100 or so dollars. I think it was 100. No, that was someone that did it before. So I don't know how much I get paid. The lady didn't say how much I would get paid for or anything. She just said that she'll give me some papers and stuff like that, get everything organized. They said that they would cut my disability pension if I get over the top for getting paid. So if I actually get paid over that specific amount, they're not going to let me go to that job. And that's a little bit unfair because if I get paid quite a lot of money, I'd be happy for myself because I can put that away towards getting a car for myself. Because I've been using other people to get around, and once I get my own car, finish up my L's, I'd be able to go see my friends without having to um pay for like transportation to go on a train or to go on a bus. Yesterday I had a really crappy day, and that like turned my life the right side up because of the job that I got, because at least it's a job and it's better than nothing. At least I I get to be paid to exercise. I am not so happy about the way people treated me. How a lot of stuff from my past has mentally and physically broken me, being pulled out of foster care, going through a group home, not being able to see my family again, but seeing others, they're able to be with their family. They're able to do anything. I'm just a little bit upset how people just treat others like this. Not just me, but other people. I've worked so hard in my life. I've studied through high school. I was the only person that listened in class. Heck, I was even surprised myself when I learned so much doing animal studies at TAFE. Because not a lot of people would listen to that stuff. But I did, because it was easy for me, because I had people that were there to support me. I had people there that were friends with me, and they did not have a disability. They didn't care if I had a disability or not. And like, I see a lot of people, they care about a lot of other people, even if they have got a disability or not. But to get treated like this, and for those, like, it's really hard. I do have a disability, but I don't want to let that stop me, and it's very hard for me to be able to just live with this. It's been stressing me out for the past 2 days. To top it all off, I had Zane say something not very nice about my mental stuff. Like, it's not something to joke about, not something to think it's funny and like expect others to laugh about it. Like, there's a lot of people that are going through all this. I mean, I know I got it from my birth mum, but she's using it as an excuse so she can't go to jail. She's done a lot of bad things in her life. She's taken drugs, done alcohol, all this stuff, and that's not a good thing. That's why I said to my dad, I want you to be proud of me for the person that I became, not who I wanted to, like, who I ended up like. I didn't want him to see me grow up like my birth mum, live in debt, and have people pay for them. My birth mum said she'd buy me anything I wanted. Heck, Dad could beat her to that. Dad could buy me anything. But I'm not saying that I want to compare stuff to two different people. I know she gave birth to me, but she did not even appreciate me at all. I, like, she. So I know she did this to my brother Jack, but she mostly did it to me, because once she found out she wasn't able to contact me, it was kind of funny, because now she just decided to go after my brother, and he did not take that at all. Like, he did not really want to take any bullshit or any nonsense from her. She's like, oh, you're my lovely daughter. Oh, I love you so much and everything. And I said, if you love me so much, why didn't you care for me back then? Look at where I'm at now. You really think Nan said that you were a great mum? You weren't. You weren't even there for us. It's just, and I said to her, if you don't want to be a mother, just say so. I don't want to hear your nonsense. I don't want to hear you say all this bullshit coming out of your mouth. I told her she wasn't my mum anymore, and I've already replaced her to someone that cared about me, someone that loved me. My stepmom, who she got married by my dad, he had to do that because he wanted to have me, and not only me, just my brother as well. Because he wanted to take us out of that place and stick up, like, he'd look after us. My father wanted to do everything he could to be able to take us. Not only that, Docs was really rude. They said that he had to have a job and a family. He got that now. He had to wait till I was 18. And I said to my father that I wanted to stay where I was. But now I said to Dad, look, I want to live with you. I can't stand being in a group home. It's stressing me out. My mental health has just gone all over the place. I am not myself anymore, even though I have a lovely partner that cares about me. I don't want him to think that he's done anything wrong. He did nothing wrong. It's not his fault. And Ethan, I don't want you to blame yourself for this. I love you so much. You did a lot for me, and I appreciate it, and I'm grateful. Not a lot of guys would have done that for me. They all would just leave me. They go out the door. They don't even fucking care about me. But Ethan stayed. Even when I was at my lowest, even when I was just like feeling like shit, he was always there to make me smile, make me feel like I'm worth it. And see, I think I try and look for someone that's got the caringness. He's like my father, Ethan is. And he says things like, he is overprotective, and I love that. I mean, it shows that he really wants to be with me. He doesn't want me to go, and he doesn't want to break up with me and all that. So I'm really grateful to have a loving partner like Ethan. I'm grateful to have a loving dad, loving father like my dad. Dad has done a lot so far in his life, and I mean, it's amazing. Like, a lot of people just go out their way, and with all that love and support, I feel worth it. Like, honestly. I mean, I didn't want to die because I still wanted to see my father. And I had siblings that, surprisingly, I get along well with. Not many siblings do. But like, with Ethan, it was kind of hard for me to be able to see that he gets along well with his sister. But the thing is, like, it just looks a lot like me and my brother Jack when we were younger. Heck, I actually do miss those days. My brother and I used to come home from school, and we used to get out, like, I had a green machine, he had a slider. And we'd just drive it right around on them and pretend like we're parents and stuff. I mean, just see all those memories. My brother cared about me a lot. And as I went through high school, he got protective of me as well. I got bullied by this kid on the bus, and he would not leave me alone. So Jack was like, well, tell him if he does anything to you to get you upset, that he's gonna have to go through me. I told that boy on the bus that. Turns out Jack knew this kid anyways. But yeah, he like, my brother, that shows how much he loves and cares about me. When he was younger, I never said this, but I'll say it now. Why Jack is showing his appreciation and love and caring, like, gratefulness, all that stuff, to me, when he was younger in kindergarten, this was in our primary school, he got bullied by a group of boys that were Aboriginal. I'm not discriminating anyone, but they were Aboriginal. Like most Aboriginals go to Bowen. And I'm part Aboriginal, so yeah, that points things out. My brother, so he's part Asian and part Aboriginal. Do not, I repeat, do not discriminate my brother because of that. His eyes were different when they were younger. It was just getting through the stages of getting older and stuff. Those boys, well, I never had my lunch and everything because I gave my lunchbox to my brother. We both had the same stuff, so it was a win-win anyways. Those boys threw out his lunch in the bin, tipped his water bottle out, and Jack had no food for lunch, no food for recess. These boys were mean. And I used to get a lot of trouble just for going up there to help my brother out, but I didn't care. I didn't care if I got into trouble. I didn't care if I went into detention just so I could help my brother when he was getting bullied. I was the only one looking out for him. No one else wanted to. To see my brother suffer through all that, I was also suffering through that. I had a disability, and also not only that, I acted like a two-legged horse and stuff. People called me a freak and stuff. But yeah, my brother. So I gave him my food and stuff, and I told his favorite teacher, Mr. Jackson. No coincidence there. And yeah, this may be a long video. But yeah. So pretty much, throughout those years, Jack ended up going to a different school because of how much he was being bullied there. And how much I was getting into trouble just for going in the kindergarten area. It was out of bounds, but I didn't care. And the teachers there saw that I was looking out for my brother and stuff. My brother ended up going to Nashdale and going from there. He went to Nashdale, and I was proud of him for one thing. He made a lot of friends, and there was one friend, I don't think he would admit it, but he's best friends with him. They both think the same way. So Brayden and Kaylin, I think. They're both Aboriginal boys, and their dad has an orchard next door to our old house, and so yeah, my brother Jack was great friends with him, and still is to this day. So pretty much, so Brayden and Jack played soccer together. And they also did soccer tryouts and stuff, and they were pretty good. So, and I was proud that Jack found someone that he could be friends with and get along well with. There was a kid there, but it was only a one kid. Patrick was a bully to everyone. Patrick Wykes. And then you had a Heath Black. Heath Black has changed throughout the years, but people think that he's different. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't want to, make any fights or anything. And, yeah. I also made a good friend, even though we had a lot of ups and downs, Patricia. We were friends since kindergarten and stuff. I also made friends with Sarah Luton Crump, and I was so happy. But yeah. But yeah. So the thing is, I have been through a lot. I just don't want to go into so many detail because it's just gonna probably be like a 1 hour video of me talking. But pretty much that's what happened throughout my life. I've had so much trauma, so much stress, even if I didn't notice it. But just show your support and your love, like always, down below in the comments. I'll leave them open if they haven't been open. If YouTube decides to disable it, I will bring it back up so you can comment on it. But yeah, just look out for the next Bitmoji story that's coming out. I don't know when. They just come out whenever now. I just realized that. But I'll see you all in the next video, and please give a like, thumbs the I can't talk. Give a like, comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next episode video. Bye guys.